Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, got our coffees. Look at that. Everything's frozen. Look at that. Our sign, everything's buried. Oh, let us know. Look at how pretty. Okay, hi guys, it's Saturday. We're here at the homestead. We went for our coffee and we just got here, and this is what the driveway looks like. A little bit of snow we've had in the last couple of days, so you know, obvious. We're gonna plow the driveways again and up top as well because there's snow up there. And the gravel hasn't come yet, so we have to keep that clear until it gets here or whenever it's coming. We'll check in on Monday on that, I believe. Make sure that it's all good. So we're gonna head on over to the homestead, do our nice little walk on our trail, get the machines going, feed the birds, go check out the site. All right, let's do that. And of course, the dogs have been here. There's their tracks. But it looks like only one dog, eh? That's it.
It was 3 the other day.
Yeah, 3 the other day, but it snowed since then. Look at these trees. Jeez. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. All of them have snow. Wow. All right, let's get on up there and get something done today. So, they didn't take our path, but they did take their normal path. Went right up over the hill. Yeah. Went up there and headed up there. Pretty sure they go right around back to their own property that way. There is a trail. But they didn't come our way this time. Okay, look at that. It's almost off. So our lean ceiling roof works really well. Awesome. We were just talking about getting it cleaned off, and well, it's gonna fall off. Right? That's it. A little bit of snow. Look at that. Looks lived in now. Oh my. Like, where'd he go? He's right there. He like flew right past my head. I don't know if you heard that. I think he wants to eat.
Oh, shit.
Oops, stuck there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it won't fit though. I'll have to take it off. I didn't want to.
Nice little cover anyway.
I really don't think it's gonna go anywhere. So.
It's on pretty tight.
If it does, it was $3.
And then that one has
Okay. I'll get
its own
another
little clip.
This one went on easy
Yeah.
because I had the parts off. That I never took apart. I don't want to.
Had that one. Oh yeah, you put new pieces there, right? That's right.
This one doesn't need caps because it's the two hoses clipped together.
Yeah, you bought that new clip to be able to do that, eh?
everything out that's frozen. Yeah.
Cold on the fingers. Nice. Oh, did you make sure it attaches okay?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep. See these two holes? That's
That was
an old
wrong
one,
last time.
an old fitting and a new fitting.
Yeah.
And they hooked up together.
And they worked.
So I actually did get the right one. Remember we looked to see it.
And then grabbed the yeah, I remember. Well, we touched so many pieces that day.
Yeah. Everything was right except for one piece.
Covered all nice. No more snow or rain or water getting in.
Yeah, it's the dirt and ice.
Yeah.
Right? Then you want to hook that up and you can't dirty it.
There we go. All set. A little bit full of snow. We gotta get this covered. You know, this is our first winter. All right. Hold the glow pugs for a little while. It's one of those. Sweet. Every time. Now it's got to warm up. All right. Got the bird food. Rod's gone to get the air compressor for the tire. It's low. And I'm going to go feed the birds. Let's see. They've been all over me already. Chickadee! Chickadee! Hey, bird. Come on. Nope. They're all over here. Anybody? Just one. Well, there's always the one that comes to me. Okay, guys, let's clear this off. And some here. Ugh. There we go. Oh boy. They're here. Okay. Some there and some over here because of the blue jays. They need 2 spots to land. Blue Jay likes to stay in one spot for a little while, so here they come. All right, here we go. Look at how beautiful that snow is in the trees. Beautiful sun. A little bit cloudy. It's supposed to be like -5. No wind, which is nice. That's back with the compressor. It's already worked on the tire. And now, snow removal again. You had to do that tire there. All done?
Check it again once I use it a bit.
Okay guys, look at that. Nice sun is out. You can see where it's shining. It's awesome. I'm gonna take a walk over here to the site now and see what it's like over there. So, I'm gonna take a walk over there. All right, let's head on over there and see what that's like. I would like to see if that wet area is still there and if it's still wet. I mean, we had snow. It is warm today, but there was too much water there. So that's something that we talked about a little bit. We'll just provide drainage for it, make sure it heads towards the slant, and we'll deal with that. That's how we're gonna fix that problem for now. But who knows, it could be just the runoff, you know. It is a natural flow through here, it always has been. So let's see. Okay, oh yeah. My last video, I showed down there. There's a couple of piles of snow that looked like birds. It was cool. They're gone now. It was warm enough for them, that pile of snow to fall off, but that was awesome. Okay, let's have a look. So it was right in here. I see snow still, like nothing sunk in. It's just all snowy. I don't know. Okay, let's step on it, find out. Probably get a little sinky here, right here. It's frozen what it was. So don't see no major flow of water right now. Whatever we pulled up is frozen. Could be, you know, underneath the ice, surface ice, but regardless, we know that there's a water flow here. We're gonna put drainage. One of the first things we do because we have to build the pillars. So we'll make sure that it just goes somewhere else and not underneath the house and build up under there. Look at Willow. He's doing so well. Wow. Hope he takes off this spring. Look at that. The snow looks wonderful. Wow. So pretty. Okay. So one of our plans is right in here. Like these few trees here will have to come down. They're pretty big. But I think that's where the solar should go, in that open area in there. See? So far, it looks like it gets the sun. Those last couple of larger trees in the background, they're kind of in the way as well. They'll have to come down. And we clear that platform. We can build our stand there for the solar, which so far has been the best. We get shade here because of these front trees, but we want them here. So that's different. Over there, we don't want them there, so they'll come down. Be better view for the solar. And besides, our path to my daughter's side, it will be up in there. So, yeah. We cleared that spot first, thinking that maybe we would go there, but then my daughter had made all those plans, but they're on hold right now. So even still, I like the fact of being closer to the pond anyway. I have so many memories over there playing in that pond and all around the sand hill and everything when I was a child. So I'm glad I'm near the pond. It's a little better. Has a nice dam in there. Yeah. Look at that. So back here will be the bedroom side. We're going to have 2 bedrooms, one on each side at that end. And one will be for Rod and I, and the other is for Coven. Coven's almost at that age. He's finishing off college, so he might not have it too much longer. Who knows? It's Coven. So otherwise, we'll have 2 bedrooms. And then on this side of the house here will be mechanical room, the laundry room kind of thing, and an entrance to come in on that side. Then across from it will be the bathroom. So we'll have the bathroom there, which is shower, sink, toilet right there. And then it'll be the beginning of the big front porch. We'll go over here. And we'll have the living room and the front porch. We'll go right around. So it should end, let's see, should end right about here actually. So yeah, out here, the porch, which is as wide as the house. And then that way, which is the other pig over there. So living room, then kitchen, and back to the utility room. So yeah, all this here will be all covered porch. It'll have a roof to it. It has its own pillars in the ground underneath for support of the porch. So, and then it goes that way. So it's a smaller home. It's what we wanted. So that when my daughter's plans to go over that way, she can go bigger. Because this here will be called the cabin, the home. Yeah. And then when her garage goes up, I believe Coven's making an apartment to it. And that might be his choice, who knows. But he might stay living with Mom for a while. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. It's beautiful. I can't wait. It's all beginning. We got like, I don't know, a whole bunch of 24, I think, holes to dig for the pillars. All through here. And that's going to cause and create a lot of water because it's wet in here in the spring. So we figured if we get the snow out of here, so it melts faster and the ground can absorb it quicker and push it off down into the pond where it goes. And if we create a drainage, it'll get rid of the water around here a lot quicker and we'll be able to get our cement pillars into the ground a lot faster. And yeah, so that's awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely going to clear out this pathway here a lot better, open that all up, make sure I can see, clear up some of the base down there so I can see the pond. Right now there's so much growth. All these trees have so many limbs. Once I clear that out, work at that slowly, I'll have a beautiful view of the pond. Without getting rid of too many of the trees, but there's too many little, nothing's growing. Yeah. So we've had a conversation with the people for the septic tank. They need some of the snow gone before they can come out and take ground samples and stuff like that. They do have to come out and have a look around to see where is the best place to put the septic tank. So with that, samples have to be taken, paperwork has to be applied, information for the city has to be done, all that kind of stuff. They will do that. They'll make sure all the plans are in order, what we need, what it's made, like everything, and exactly where the location is. So once we get location, we can open that area up and get it ready for the installation of a septic tank. But until then, I understand it takes time. We have snow, and we have a lot of snow. But I'm excited to get these projects done and out of the way. And to me, it's only a couple of months away. There's so much to do in a couple of months to get us to that point. So it'll take a moment, but I can't wait. I'm getting over anxious and so much is going through my head, but it'll come. It'll just happen. That's all. It's happening. What can I say? So hopefully this week our gravel will come in and I'll get to see the building inspector and get the paperwork all done, signed, and the permit in hand for us to do whatever now for the next couple of years. We know we're not going to be completely done, but we're going to be structure up for sure. So that's exciting. Especially that we prepped ourselves before the spring because, yeah, you can't do too much when it's really, really wet. So we're getting there. And once that's all done and out of the way, we get these pillars in the ground. And the next step, the building will go up and it'll be up in like a week. And we'll have a structure. That's how fast the shell will go up. It won't take long. Maybe 2 weeks. Depends what kind of help we get. So far, we've lined up a few people to give us a hand, and knowing that it shouldn't take too long. So I'm excited. All right. So in the meantime, this is where we're going to stay, is in the trailer. That's awesome. All the snow's falling off the trailer. Perfect. It's working. So we'll stay here. You know, that's why we got this spot already, because we have to stay here for anything to get done, for things to move forward. And the saving of money is important as well, because, you know, you pay so many bills into one place that it's kind of hard to live in two. So that's our plan, to be here. So we've got this area all prepped. We're keeping the snow down to make it easier to get our stuff in here, to put a structure up, temporary structure, and so that we can live in the trailer. You know, everything you have isn't going to fit in one little small trailer. So the rest will go in there until the house is built, and then we'll move on over as we go, right? We need a spot. So that's how that's going to work. And then, yeah, we'll see. Hi, birds. They're eating away over here. And I'll just continue to feed these birds and they'll stick around. They'll be happy. I like them. For now, they're our main critter. But we want to concentrate on getting this house up. So we want to concentrate on getting this house up before we start into any critters. So that will take, I don't know, our first year for sure. And we're thinking next year we will start concentrating on fencing and shelter. And we would like to get animals that can sustain our family for the time being, but that aren't a lot of work, because Rod and I are, getting a little older. We want to be able to just enjoy our time. So that would be one thing. We were thinking of maybe sheep or pigs and possibly a cow for a season until we grow it out, and then it'll go in our freezer, And then the other thing is maybe quail, because they are a tasty bird. They're cheaper to keep. They grow faster. Their eggs are pretty good, and there's a bit of a demand. So around our area, we think we can maybe bring in a profit, at least from the quail, if we keep that going. And that would be a bit of a profit. In the meantime, regardless, it's still for us. We'll still take what we will eat ourselves, and that'll be great. But yeah, until then, next year, I'm looking forward to it, because I would like a few critters. That would be nice. I can't wait. Okay, so I hear Rod's done from cleaning up over there, so let's go check. Yep, Rod's done up there. Even brought the fuel back with him from the truck. Love that little tractor, I love it.
Just remember, I'm gonna do some filming too.
When?
Look up when you want to have my GoPro on.
Okay, so Rod got this done too. All looks pretty good here. Plowed it all out again. All ready to go. Waiting for the gravel. All that plowed, shoveled. Perfect. thanks for tagging along, and I just want to say thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.